Take 3 breaths up. Inhale, go up. And exhale, go down. And go up with your inhale, welcome. And exhale, go down.
You were frozen.
And go up.
Tristan and I were talking.
And now bring your hands down to your thighs. And just for a moment, drop the shoulder down. Inhale, go up. Now go to the other side, left shoulder down. We'll do that again. We're waking up the back. We're also waking up the hips, so you can kind of think about pressing your inner thighs open with your hands. Inhale and exhale. Now we are going to take a little flexion. So round your back, almost like you're a Halloween cat, and then lift your sternum, lift your tailbone. Round your back like a cat, lift your sternum. And 2, good. This should just feel good. It's hard to mess this up. Just make sure you feel good. Nothing hurts. Up. Now 1, you're going to use your abs to roll all the way up. Let your arms come up and then come down 10 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale. I'm going to scoop your camera back just a little. Don't miss a beat. You just keep going. 3. Let's do that. 4. You got it. 5. 6. And 7. You're going to feel your shoulder blades go down the back. 8. And 9. And now 10. Stay here. Now the palms are up. Now go right with your torso and left. Now your legs are going to stay the same. Hi Marty. So we got the body warmed up. Now you're going to send your ribs right, send your ribs left. 4, 3, 2, inhale, and on the 1, come back up. Now we're going to take a standing position, lift up both heels and lower, and inhale, lift and lower. So we're calf raises, up. Your knees are long, but they're soft. Up. You're lowering with control, up and lower. Now take 4. I like it. Making sure the ankles aren't going out at all. 3. And go up. 2. And 1. Now I'm going to turn to the side. So pretend there's a chair behind you. It's called chair squat. You got it. Good, Catherine. 2. I'm just turning to show you how far back my tush is going. That's going to make sure your heels are heavy. That's going to make sure your knees aren't getting, that you don't want that to happen, right? You want the fanny back. So I'm turning to see you. The arms in front is counteracting that weight. 3, 2, good. And 1. And then out to the side, going out. Now see if you can avoid touching the floor for balance. 2, keep going. And 3. And exhale, 4. And 5. Now when you do this, your low back might try to arch in too much, so just keep your abs here. 5% active. 7. 8. 9. Now let's take 10 on the other side. Open up, inhale. And exhale. That's a girl. So one leg might feel different. 3. Open up your arm. 4. 5. 6. 7. And your upper back's against a wall. 8. I like it. 9. 10. Now this is dynamic balance. Lift and spread your toes. Take your foot up to your calf or your inner thigh. Now if you would like, you can take your arms up, or you know how we like to add our shoulder stretch in there. Go for it. Let's do 30, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go, Ellen. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. 11, 12, 13, 14, just come back if your foot fell. It's okay. 17, there you go. 18, I like it. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. See if you can keep your feet as we transition our arms out. Now the foot comes down. You're in control. Now we lift and spread the toes. The other foot comes up to your calf, but if you want inner thigh, let's go for it. That's going to be a little harder. All right, you could do a couple of things. Arms up, or the other Shoulder chest stretch. That's what a lot of you did. Good. Head up against that wall. 1, 2. Yeah, I like how you're helping your hand up. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's okay, Catherine. 7, 8. Good. 9, 10, 11, 12. I like how your back's against an imaginary wall. 15, 16, 17, 18. Good flexibility, Ellen. 19, 20, 21. That's okay. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Now see if you can keep your feet the same. We're just going to move our arms for a moment, okay? Then the palms come down. Once they're down at the heart, you got it. That was great. Lower your foot. This is going to be a dynamic circle, so if you want to move your arms, you can. If you want to leave them in a little hug, you can. Go up. And I'm trying to keep that foot off the floor. You're trying to keep that foot off the floor. We're going to add a deliberate point, and as you put your foot back underneath, it's a flex. So we are working our ankles because I want us to have good balance. Over the years, we keep that foot ankle healthy. Now all the while, this leg is working. 7. Shoulder mobility also helps prevent that frozen shoulder you've heard about people getting. Now we're going to go in reverse. So same leg, backwards. Now point and flex that foot. You see how my hands are going along and they're doing the same thing. That's okay too. That's going to also help the nerves. It's kind of like flossing your teeth. You floss the nerves. 5. Bigger is harder. 6, 7. Good. I like the speed you're doing. You're controlling it. When you do it really fast, it's a little easier. And we're trying to challenge ourselves to make it harder. 10. Now lower that foot so you feel that booty. Shake it out. Do the other side. Now, you can use your arms. I like it. We're going to point that foot. Now we're going to flex that foot. So I had to touch. We don't worry about it. We just adjust our balance and go on. 4. See if it'll go bigger. 5. Inhale facilitates that big breath. 6. And exhale. 7. Good. 8. Work that ankle. If you've ever sprained that ankle, you know how important it is to keep that mobility. It gets stiffer easier. Now reverse it. So arms as well. They go back and you flex. I had to touch. It's okay. 2. Inhale. Big breath. 3. 4. Good. That's okay. 5. You just get right back up. Good job. 6. 7. Sometimes that dominant mover leg is not as strong in balance, but that's why we do everything one leg, one leg. 9. 10. Now we're going to take a calf raise. If you have something to hold on to, like a foam roller, use it. There you go. Great. Use it, but you know you can use a wall. Go up and down. Now when you do this, your knees are long. You lift up and you lower. You lift up. Now, if you do 3 more, if you can, I do want you to use your hands. If you can, wrap the left foot on or behind the right ankle, one-legged. I'm going to turn to you and go up. If you cannot, do 2 feet. That's okay. I like it. So 1 foot. Why? One leg is usually not as strong as the other, and we're here to help even that up. 5. Now your upper body is tall. You're not leaning forward in the head. Good. 8, 9. Now see if you can do the other foot. Does it feel any difference? Can you tell which one you've sprained more? Yeah, move that little arc or that foam roller if you want. 2, 3, and your jawline is parallel to the floor, right? 4, you're tall. 5, and try to slow it down on the way down. 6, you slow up. 7, slow down. And 8, slow up, slow down. 9, and then 10. Perfect. Let that go unless you need it for this next one, which is a balance to the rear. Interlace your fingers and lift your arms. Lift up your left leg. Now, see if you can go roughly parallel. Hold steady for 10, 9. The backup plan is to hold on to a little roller, right? 8, 7. Good. Hips are square. 6, 5. See how it feels different. 4, 3, 2. Now that back toe, those toes are going to go down and up. 1 and 2. You want to feel the inner hamstring. 3, you want to feel the right glute. 4, breathing. 5, make sure the head isn't poking forward. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower that foot. Other way. So if your hands were interlaced, go the other way. Palms lift up. Go forward first. Lift the back leg parallel to the floor. Hold. I'm going to look at you for a moment. Hold your position. Good, Marty. 10. So you're like a table. I like it. I like what I see. Lengthen that back knee a little bit, Catherine. Yeah. Now tap down and up for dynamic. 1, 2. Gaze is probably a foot in front of that left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Gorgeous. We are going to take a down dog. So if you need to move your camera, you can. So up with your arms. Now exhale, your hands are going to come down. Your feet are going to go back and take down dog. Walk your dog. I am going to move the camera. Please, if you need to, do. Otherwise, I'll just meet you in down dog. Oh, that looks great, guys. Michelle, that looks really flexible. Make sure this isn't a client. Everybody's good. Okay, good. Okay, both heels lift up, both heels lower, lift and lower. And then leave them down. Hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2. And then come back down. We're going to go to our plank muscle. So our elbows are down. Your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. And curl your toes. All right, hold that. 2, 3. Your forearms are strong. Your shoulder blades are flat on the back. Ribs are pulling up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to put a hip down for a moment. Side plank. You can stagger your feet if you'd like it harder. Go up when you're ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your hip as opposed to your shoulder and go to the other side. Now you're welcome to turn around. I just like to see your faces and see your form. Go up. Very good. Your upper back is against a wall. It's almost like you're in a toaster slot. 7, 6. I like how your head is in the game. It's not just sagging. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now your booty comes down and we're going to take either reverse plank or reverse table or that roller. You see how I put my roller out? Fingertips behind you. Lift up. Got it? Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait to count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Lower your booty. Now keep the roller nearby. I want to do a little bridge with it. So take a little knee bend. Inhale. Can you take 30 seconds down? 1, 2. Yeah, just keep it nearby. Let's say that's 10. Imagine a big ice cream scoop went down your belly, scooping out. All right. Take 10 more. Every exhale, you pull your belly in. Now when you get down, do a full body stretch. Inhale, you still have your roller nearby. Let your feet go on top of that roller. And you're gonna go up and down. Go up. I'm looking at you for a moment. Yes. If you don't want your roller, you don't have to. You can just use the floor. For now, I am putting my feet on the roller to demo. It offers a little bit more of a challenge. Your low back is waking up. You're articulating your spine. You're as young as your spine. Stay up. Hold the hips level. They're equidistant to the ceiling. Both your glutes and your hamstrings, your booty and the back of your legs are toned. Your neck is soft. There's a little pencil. You could slide a pencil underneath your neck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now either stay here, or if you have a roller and you want to use it, push it away from you, back and forth. See how that activates your hamstrings? Slow it down. It's going to be tempting to get it done yesterday, but slow it down to feel all those fibers. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lower your spine, and happy baby. It's going to be so wonderful after that. I like to open up my toes here, so if you have a big toe or a pinky toe that's trying to misbehave, you can open it up here. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let those little legs go on this table that's imaginary. Take your fingertips behind your head. Rotate your shoulder towards that knee. Now rotate your other one. I'm going to turn so I can see you a little bit better. Still do your thing. Good. Exhale. So bicycle. 45-degree angle is usually a nice, I can keep my ribs down position. So are your ribs down? That's your prerequisite. If you look at your belly is going to try to pooch. You don't want it to pooch. You want to pull your belly in. A trick to do that is like you're exhaling out of pursed lips. And then you get rid of that tension in your lips and you just do the exhale pull in without that tension. All right, now pull your toes back and do the same thing. You're leading with your heel. Your exhale, you're pulling your toes back. Look at your belly as you exhale. 3, 2. Now the hands are going to go to the feet and your knees are wide. This is a little butterfly or bound angle. A great place to open up that big toe or that pinky toe again with your inner thighs. If you feel like you want to rock and massage those muscles that attach to the sacrum, this is a great place to do that. 3, 2. Let's let those legs up towards the sky. One hand is going to be behind the thigh. Lower down, single straight leg stretch. You're like a pair of scissors. What I see looks good. Your shoulder blades are off the mat enough that you can keep your neck safe. Your hands are on that tone dab if you're not sure what should be working. Again, the belly pulls in. Every exhale, it pulls in about an inch. Pull your toes back. Exhale. Good. 4 more sets. 3, your toes are pulled back. 2 more sets just to mix up that ankle. Inhale and rest. Now put your legs out more like a V, inner thigh stretch. You're going to feel the inner thighs. Your toes can pull back. Relax your neck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and then exhale. Terrific. Now you're going to hug yourself like you're a little cannonball. Lift up your shoulder blades. Stretch out your arms and your legs. Point. Now let's flex. Point, bring them in, and flex. Point, bring them in, flex. Inhale and exhale. So we're working our ankle muscles. The little feet get forgotten a lot, but not in our lives. We're going to keep them active. We're working our abs. 3, we're coordinating our breath with movement. All this coordination is going to help with neural programming. And relax your hands, go to your knees, stir the pot, which helps with neural decline, preventing neural decline, preventing cognitive decline. So circle your thighs, You want to challenge your brain with little memories and right and left movements to help keep that brain healthy. 4, let the ankles move. 2, 3, 2. Now this is called double leg lower. Lift up your legs, take your fingertips behind your head. Exhale, lift your shoulder blades off the mat, so about 30 degrees off the floor. Now lower with a point, flex, lower with points, flex. Good. I like what I see. Very good. Point, point, point. 3. We're going to add on 2. Stay about 45 degrees and heel beat. 10, like a ballerina. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now right ankle to left thigh, reach your hands through that window, and let's start waking up that hip. Well, that should feel good. If your head and neck are not comfortable for some reason, then just use a pillow underneath your head or your shoulders or both. Another trick to make this more comfortable, if you're feeling really tight and it's pulling your head off the floor, is just to put your foot on the wall, and that'll keep your hip in a stretch without your arms having to reach. So while we're here, just remove those ankles again, 5 each way, circles, 5 the other way. And add on a deliberate spread. So you want to see the spread of the toes, spread, 5 spreads, 2 more. Those toes should separate. If not, get your hands in there and help them out. You can do that in the bathtub too. All right, other side, ankle to thigh. We want some mobility in our little feet. Hands hold on. And yeah, this looks great. See how your hip feels on one side versus the other. Your neck is soft. Feel how you could get different angles on that hip when you move. Breathing, exhales are relaxing that hip and any other areas that you tend to hold tension. Breathing. While we're here, you can take those ankle rolls. I see you started, that was good. Big, at least 5 each way. Should be freer feeling already. 5 the other way. And you can point and flex, of course. Keep breathing, keep relaxing your shoulders. Now spread out your toes 5 times. 4, just spread them out as much as they'll go. 3, they're separating from each other. Should feel like they're easier to keep apart. 2, and inhale. And see how there's a little more space between them. That's great. Now hug the right leg in to your belly and extend the left leg about 45 degrees. Now lift your shoulder blades up, stay up in your torso, hug one leg in, and then switch the other. Point, point, flex, flex, point, point, flex. Make sure there's no hip clicking. If there is, try a higher angle towards the sky. Vertical should get rid of it totally. Your ribs are down on the mat. Look at your belly. It's pulling in every exhale. You're doing a point, point, flex, flex. The inhale goes to your posterior lateral rib cage, which means the outside back of your ribs. That way you don't lose your abs to breathe. Point, point, last one, flex, flex. Take a double hamstring stretch. That was great. Your hands are going to be probably behind your legs, but maybe your calves or your toes, and kind of drop your sacrum here. You should feel a stretch on this back side. 10, good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower those feet either on the roller or on the floor. Curl up and down again. Just give your body a chance to remember those hamstrings that we worked a minute ago. You feel that. You can keep doing this again, or lift up your right leg and go up and down 10 times. Now if you can, point for the first 5, flex for the next 5, now lower that little foot. Now lift up that other leg, and we're going to do 10, so it's going to be point for the first 5, flex for the next 5, and that works your anti-shuffle muscle, so we don't shuffle as we get older. We have good balance. Now lower that little foot. You're even in the hips. Curl down for a moment. We'll take Happy Baby and Anandamalasana. You're welcome to open up your big toe or your second toe here, your pinky toe, I mean. Whatever toes need attention, give them some attention. 5, 4, hamstrings, 3, 2, lower those little feet back down, and we'll add on the lift of your booty. And if you can add on, you're going to lower that leg like a rocket towards the front of the room, flex and point and inhale. Now your booty is off the floor the whole time. 4, 5, you go up as high as you feel a hamstring stretch. 6, 7, 8, you're flossing that nerve. 9, 10, now you're going to lower that foot, make sure your hips are level. Once you've got them level, let's do the other side. You can point and flex, work that nerve, work the ankle, working the brain. 5, neck is soft. 6, working the right glute. 7, and that's critical for back care. 8, 9, 10, those feet come down. Now stay up. Now you're in neutral right now. Add 10 little pulses, 2 or 3 inch pulse. 5, 6, 7. Now leave your feet the same. Don't move your feet. Touch your knees together like you have a penny, and do 10 little pulses with a penny between your knees. Inner hamstrings, inner glutes. Leave your feet the same. Don't move the feet. Open the knees out a little wider. Slight external rotation or frog. 10 little pulses. Outer glute, outer hamstring. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Knees over the heels. Curl your spine down. Articulate through your spine unless you have a herniated disc, and then in that case lower like a book. All right, hands to your feet. Happy baby. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then we're going for a bicycle ride. So add your bicycles like this. You're doing great, by the way. Take a bicycle ride up. Now, see if you can use your arms at first. That's just fine. If you need it harder, cross your arms. That's harder. Good. Great, Michelle. All right, now to change it up. Big bicycle like you're in the circus and it's a humongous, oversized pedal wheel. Oh, yes, that's hard. I know, right? That's harder. Now we're going to, that was 4. Now we're going to make it a little tricycle. Take tiny little pedals. That's not much easier. 4, 3. I know that's hard. You're doing great. 2. 1 more. And then get into a full body stretch. I just have to move my roller for a moment. Full body stretch. Arms overhead. Stretch through your arms and legs like you're climbing through a ladder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and take an inhale. On your exhale, turn to your side, whichever side lets you see me. Your elbows underneath you. We're going to take a side plank with a rotation. So lift up that top arm. Inhale. Here we go. Up. Exhale. Rotate your arm and your torso. We're going to thread the needle. 2. Inhale. Open. Exhale. 3. Feel your waist. 4. Feel your obliques. 5. 6. The way to modify is to put a knee down or a hip down. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now I'm going to lower my hip. Let's go to the other side. Your hip is off the floor. Your arm is vertical. Take your inhale and lift up. Here we go. Thread the needle. 1. I like how that bottom hip is lifted. 2. Good Betty. Good Marty. 3. Good Ellen. 4. 5. Everybody looks great. 6. Inhale and exhale. 7. Long arm. 8. The one that's working. 9. And 10. Now we're going to go to a front plank. So adjust your body, elbows underneath your shoulders. Hold. If you would like to add on, lift your hip. This is called dolphin. Now go back to plank. Lift your hips and go back to plank. Good. If that's too hard, just stay in plank and rest when you need to. Go up, feel your calf stretch, and 4. Lift up, exhale 5, exhale 6, 7, 8, 9. Bonus, hold for 10 at plank. 10, 9, 8. You got it. 7, 6. Drop your pelvis a little bit, Betty, and you'll feel more abs. 4, there you go. 3, you got it, Ellen. 2, lower your pelvis. Now this is Sphinx, but if you'd like, add on Cobra. You did it, Ellen. That's great. You anticipated. Shoulder blades down the back. Hold it up there. 10. That looks great. The upper back's getting the breath. Neck is soft. Shake it out if you need. All right, we're going to do the same, but just make it a leg lift first. So let your head rest. You might put your hands under there. Lift up your legs. Lower your legs. Lift up your upper back. Let your hands help you. And lower. Lift up your legs. And lower. And lift up your upper back. And lower. And lift up your legs. Lower. Lift up your upper back. And lower. Lift up your legs. You see how you're the bottom of a rocking chair? You can make this your own cadence. You link breath with movement. Now the next time you're up in your upper body, stay up. And we're going to settle in for 10. You can stay up, Ellen. Yeah, I'll wait now. 10, 9, 8. We all need extension, so it's good. 5, 4, yeah, 3, 2. I could do all these all day. These are so good. All right, rest your little knees. These are, yeah, if you need a child's pose, take it. Otherwise, just reprieve. Now lower those little legs. Take your fingers behind your low back. If that opens up your shoulders. Now, if that crams your shoulders forward, just leave your hands beside your hips like you're a rocket. Lift up your little back. Lift up your little legs. If you can add a flutter kick like you're at the pool and you're just doing a little kick, or better yet, you're at some hot springs. So flutter your legs, your chin is tucked. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your spine, switch your fingers the other way. Now the other pinky's on the outside. Lift up your belly, lift up your ribs, excuse me. Your belly does pull away from the floor. Your arms can come off the booty. Now if you're adding on, add a little flutter kick from where your glutes meet your hamstrings, where your tush smile is. So 10, I'm going to look at you. 9, 8, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. Either a child pose or a down dog. Whatever you need, tap into your body's wisdom and let it go. Shake out any tension. 5. Good. 3, 2. Good. We are going to go back into a plank, so you can go into your elbows. This one's called Funky Plank. Imagine you're listening to a song like Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, and you're going to drop the hip, and then you're going to drop the other hip. So it's dot, 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 dot. I'm doing a little bit slower for form, function over speed. And you're just going to feel your obliques helping you barely rotate your hips. Keep your shoulder blades strong and flat on the back. There's no wrinkles in the upper shirt. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your belly. Now, start with your arms underneath your head. Lift up just the right leg and then just the left leg. Now, inhale, lift, lower, and then just keep alternating. Act like you're pulling your leg out of your pelvis so your leg gets longer before you lift it. Lift. Now, if you can add on, you can take a swimming here, which is like a big Y with your arms, and your right arm and your left leg come up, then your left arm and your right leg, your right arm and your left leg. I like it. You can probably lift your head a little bit more, Catherine. Yes. See if that feels good on your neck. We're strengthening those muscles that help prevent forward head syndrome. That will happen without intervention because of how forward our daily tasks are. So if you want more, all the limbs come off the floor, and then you continue that diagonal pattern, which is the same muscle group we work when we're in a healthy walk, cross-country ski, So keep it up. 10, I'm gonna look at you. 9, good. 8, good, Ellen. 7, 6, I like it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now rest for a moment. The next pose you can do is either interlace your fingers and go up, or hold on to those little feet or ankles and then go up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your spine. We're going to do it again. Inhale, lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And on the exhale, lower down, knee wide child's pose. Let your belly drop right down the middle. Diaphragmatic breath. Pretend I'm pressing on your low back so you get a little bit more of a release in your back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Go out to a side plank. Now with side plank, you're going to take an up and over rainbow lateral flexion. So feet are long, hand on your hip. Now we're going to inhale, get ready, go up and over, paint a rainbow, and then come back down. And exhale, paint a rainbow. Yes, you got it. Arm overhead. Exhale, 3. See if you can do 10. 4. Good. 5. 6. 7. 8. You guys look great. 9, lift those hips. Now when you come down, your hips lower as opposed to your shoulder. Other side, feet out. Stack the feet if you want it harder. Stagger them if you want a tiny bit more surface area touching the floor. Hand to your thigh. Here we go. Good, Marty. Up and over. Paint a rainbow. 2. Now your hand doesn't have any weight in it, the top hand. But if you have any kind of tweakiness in your shoulder, keep that hand ahead of your body in the scapular plane, which is slightly ahead of your body, which is a little safer place to be. Usually without weight in it, you're fine, but you want to listen to your body. 10. Perfect. Now we are going to take a front plank again. Elbows underneath your shoulders, curl your toes under. The option is push through your heels, your toes, and drop back through your heels. Push forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rest your pelvis. Now this time you're going to rest your head, lift up your right leg, and then lift up your left leg. Lift up your right leg. Lift up your left leg. That's your main move. You have your abs pulling in so that your low back doesn't get more swayed towards the floor. If you want to add on, place your hands beside your temples like you have little triangles for elbows. Lift up your back with your right leg, then lift up your back with your left leg. Keep going, your upper back and your leg, upper back and your leg. Now if you want more, the next time you lift your right leg, rotate your torso with that extension. Lift up your left leg, rotate your torso. Left leg, left shoulder, right leg, right shoulder, left leg. So check your neck, make sure there's no excess tension. I'm gonna look at you for a moment. Your other hand can come off the floor, so you can lift that other arm off the floor when you're ready, Ellen, that other arm. So both arms come off if you want. Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you're strong enough. I did show that hand down modified at first. 4, but I know you're strong enough. 3, 2, I like it. All right, now either a child pose or a down dog. You choose whatever you need. Just shake out your neck, kind of get rid of any tension that might have accumulated. Let it go. 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. Just for 3 times, we're going to go into a plank. That way, if you do fall, you do have some type of tone in your carpals, and you know how it feels to land on a hand if you need to. That's not ideal, but just in case, that's a common way to people break their wrist. I want you to have some strength here. 2 is plank. Press back your down dog. 3 is plank. Inhale. And exhale, take a down dog. Now we're going to take a push-up series. I'm going to show you lots of ways you can do them. One is on your knees, which is like a cube. Probably the easiest way. You can also do these standing up against a wall. The other is on your knees, but you're more in a modified plank. Our main goal is your shoulders are down the back. You don't want your shoulders to drop towards the floor. That's a really common error, and that's how people hurt their shoulders in a push-up. So you want to feel your abs, your shoulders are down the back. Even if that means you only bend an inch and pull your head back, Michelle, you got it, girl. Pretend like there's a broomstick on your upper back and your head. Now, if you are on your toes, that's fine too. Wherever you are, take 5 more. Shoulders are down the back. 4. Good. Lift up your ribs a little bit, Miss Catherine. 3, 2, I like it. And 1. Perfect, guys. Now sit on your booty. That was good. You're going to take your left arm up and behind you, the rack. Now that hand's fixed. The other arm comes up. You're fixed pretty much. Now adjust if you need. Elbows bend a little. Lift up your heart. And relax your quads. There you go. I like that chin tuck you have, so it's upper back, not neck. It's elbows soft. Elbows are softer than you think. Good, Michelle. 5, 4. Try some more. 3, 2. Good. Take another inhale. And exhale. Terrific. And then take an inhale, and I know it's just going to be briefly, so just take a forward fold to release. Now you can let go of your neck and your shoulders and shake it out. It's just a brief counter pose. 10. If you can focus on the hamstrings without pulling at the sit bones, go for it without pulling at the knees. 8, 7. You feel your toes helping you when you pull them back. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, now we're going to do a 13 here, which is planks, where we rotate, rotate, rotate. It's going to be great. If you want to put your knees down for these, you can. So we'll start on a forearm plank. I'm going to demo toes and elbows, but if you need to modify on your knees, you can. So the rule is you have to pause for a moment, because I know it's tempting to go fast. I'm built the same way. I like things done yesterday. Turn sideways, hold. Now we're going to take that elbow down and hold your front plank. Like someone has to take your picture. You have to be absolutely still, and then turn and open up your arm. Take a picture, place your elbow down, hold. We'll count this as 1. The first were preliminaries. 1. Open up, hold. 2. Now let the elbow come down. Take a moment. 3. Open up your side plank, hold. 4. Come into front plank, hold. 5. Open up side plank, hold. 6. You guys look amazing. Front plank. 7. Open up to side plank. 8. Go to front plank. 9. Open up to side plank. 10. You look great. Front plank. 11. Open up to side plank. 12. And front plank. 13. That went by fast. I should have done 21. That went by so fast. Hands to the floor. Lift up and hold swan. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now while you're here, just drop the right ear to the right shoulder just a bit. Tiny neck stretch. And ear to shoulder on the other side, just a tiny neck stretch. And then look over your shoulder. Either way is fine. We're going to do both. And then barely look over to your other shoulder. And then lower back down. Downward dog. Spread out your hands like pieces of pie between them. Shift your weight to your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to go down to a side elbow and lift up. Now this is going to be, imagine a basketball. This is going to be basketball circles. So take a soft point. Some of that circle goes behind you. This is working your abductor, this booty muscle. 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 8, 9. Pull your toes back. You see how we're always working the feet and the ankles and the balance muscles? I don't want any of us to fall. 5, 6, 7, lift up. 8, 9. Now this arm becomes a pillow. Take that top leg out of the way. Now try to lift up that bottom leg pretty high with a pointed toe. It's hard, but you want to relax the upper body somewhat, right? 3, 4, and the leg you want to relax here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now pull your toes back and go backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now just 10 little leg lifts, but make it what you need. 10, feel that waist. 9, 8, 7, 6. Go half an inch higher than you think you can. 5, 4, 3, 2. Side, we do the same series. Your legs are slightly pitched forward at the hips. This arm is vertical. Draw a basketball. Catherine, if you're fine down there, you can stay down, but if you want to prop up on your elbow for that first set, it is going to make it harder. 4, your elbow is underneath your shoulder. Your ribs are off the floor. 6, good. 7, 8, breathing. 9. Now pull those toes back and go 10, backwards. 9, lift up through the ribs. 7, 5, good. 4, this is so good for building bone density in that hip. That's another top 3 area that fractures, but not in us, right? So take that arm like a pillow, take that top leg. Now the bottom leg is going to draw circles. Inner thigh muscles complement all of the front sagittal planes things we do, like walking, biking, and also helps with balance and things like getting upstairs on one leg when you're on one leg for that moment. Now go the other way, pull your toes back. 1, 2, 3, lift up that leg. 4, relax your shoulders. 6, 7, 8. Now both legs are going to go up 10. You're going to try to go a half an inch higher than you think you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to do either bound angle or frog. Now the frog is my fave, so I'll show that first. Knees wide, and I know that a lot of you take frog when I offer it. So it's knees wide, big toes towards each other, rest your chest or your head down. Now I'm going to take a look. Yeah, if that doesn't serve you, then do the bound angle with the feet soles together, but it looks like everybody's doing it. And Catherine, if you feel a stretch, stay there, but if you need to change it, your hips can move forward towards your arms, but just check in. There's so many ways to feel the inner thighs. Betty, that looks great. You may find you need to move your knees wider once you're there, so just listen to your body. It's up to you, and then relax again. Feel the pelvic floor relax. And 7. We'll take 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come on up. Now your legs are going to be really wide like a V, and we're going to take another inner thigh stretch, but these cross the knee. So take an inhale. You can remove your flesh out of the way too. Your hands can either go down the middle, or if you feel like you get better leverage on your ankles, you can do that. Good. Relax. We're letting go. Slowly begin to sequence the spine up, and then take your left heel towards your right booty, your left foot over. We're going to inhale, and you can open the arms like a T. Be aware of your space so you don't hit anything with your arms. But you're going to take that left arm down the thigh most likely with your right hand near your booty. But you might find you want to put your arm up. So whatever works for you. Now you can let your eyes soften and notice where your breath goes when you inhale through the nose. And you exhale, you might wring out a little bit more. So just by bringing your attention inward, you help create a parasympathetic response. You're slowing things down. If you have that urge during the day that you wish everything would slow down, this is a way to do that. Give yourself the beauty. Your focus on the breath. Watch your inhale. Now you can bias the exhale and have it be a little longer or a more of a sigh anytime you need it. Even a yawn is a good way to help regulation. Notice if the mind wanders, bring it back to your breath. Notice where it goes in your body and how precious it is. There would be nothing else without the breath. As you're ready, gently come out and take that foot the other way. Your foot can be over. The inhale opens. Just that opening of your arms is going to help that breath get a little fuller. And then rotate the other way. You might find your arms better down. You might find it's better like a little field goal post or a stop sign. Let your inhale lengthen you. Good. Just experiment. That back hand helps remind your spine to stay tall, but without rigidity. It's like you're seeing how little effort you can put into this. Eyes are closed, breath goes in the nose if you can. Feel it drag on the back of the throat. Expand the ribs, expand the lungs. Just send that healing breath in all of the places of the lungs, and then it goes to all the places in the extremities. That's how magical the breath is, how healing it is. That breath is nourishing the whole body, so just notice where it goes. With every exhale, you're letting go of tension, wherever you tend to hold it, without judgment, just letting go. You don't need it at this moment. You're in a safe place to relax. Now take another inhale. And as you exhale, gently come back to center. A bound angle pose right down the middle. Take your inhale. And exhale, hinge. You can experiment. How far do you want your legs out? It doesn't matter. Just a gentle release. Let everything go. Observe your breath going in the nose to the places in the spine, in the ribs, in the torso. 3 more breaths here. Now, as you're ready, you can gently come up to a seated position and sit any way that's comfortable for you. You can take 2 fingers. This is up to you. If you want to breathe normally, you can. This is called Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. 2 fingers in the middle of your eyebrows. The right thumb is going to shut the right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close that left nostril with your ring finger and exhale out of your right nostril. This helps calm the activity between the right and left brain. Take an inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril with your thumb and exhale out of your left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril like you're drinking the breath. Close the nostril with your ring finger and exhale out of your right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close that nostril with your thumb and exhale out of your left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close that nostril with your ring finger and exhale out of your right. Inhale through the right nostril. Close that nostril with your thumb and exhale out of your left nostril. One more time. Inhale. Close the nostril and exhale out of the right. And then let your hands come to your heart and just take a moment to notice how you feel. Notice the quality of the mind, how the alternate nostril breathing calms the activity between the right and left brain, and attaching you to the present moment. You can set an intention for your day to do some other act of care for yourself, whatever that is, whatever impression comes to mind. Whenever you're ready, let your eyes open and come back into the room. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. So good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, sweet girls. So good to see you. Thank you. I'm glad you all tried that. Thank you so much. It works, doesn't it? Bye.